An awakened state will reveal this one truth, a universal truth to you, that we, the nature of us, is a self-sufficient, self-healing organism. We are like the Ouroboros snake. You must have heard of that, the snake that eats the tail. Whichever way you look at us, we will still make it. So when you're on the path of self-realization, and if you are now spiritually awake and you have realized and understood and assimilated, absorbed all the process, right? The one thing that you're really going to feel, whatever happens, allow this process to unfold on its own. Self-realization cannot be learnt. Self-realization and a spiritual awakening cannot be simulated. Yes, we live in an age of artificial intelligence, but in an age of an artificial intelligence is in fact the age of spiritual awakening. This is the age when we realize that information is in fact useless. Everything, our entire gross reality is based on memory. Everything we do is based on memory. But the one thing that doesn't really come from memory that's immediate to us is the game of the awakened. When you awaken and you start to find your feet back to where we came from, then no course in the entire universe is going to be of any good to you, to me, to any one of us, bar one, and that is to allow for this awakening to blossom into this new identity that you have found to actually be what you are. You have gone back home and brought back home and realized I was carrying home on my back all along like a tortoise. They live with their houses like a snail. It lives with its house. Similarly, we too live with our house, carrying on our back all of the time. And this reminds me of a verse from the Guru Granth Sahib that says, Thir gar baiso, Arjun Pyare, which means that stay put at home, because it is in the home that you'll be emancipated. And true, because our emancipation lies within us. If we can just sit with it, it will unfold on its own without anything required on the outside, because we were whole at the beginning and we will be whole if there ever is going to be an end. But we will always remain whole. It is our perception that has us believing otherwise, as long as this perception is coming from these eyes and these physical senses. We do have within us other senses that can perceive other beings, other entities around us, that can perceive other dimensions living alongside us. And when you realize this, you see just how tiny we really are in all of this, yet the magnitude of such amazing existence. Allow your awakening to unfold and try not to control it. for it will end up controlling you in your resistance, leading you on to a very long-term stagnation. Lots of love.